Hello students. So in the previous class we were talking about in the stars and the solar system about the different types of planets. What are the different types of planets? Student, Mercury is there, Venus is there, Mars is there, Earth is there. So we started with that of the Mercury and Venus. Mercury, it is the first planet. It means if we compare with the distance from that of the sun, we find that it is the very closest to the sun, as well as it receives the maximum heat from the sun, and due to the sun glare it is not possible, or we can say it is not visible to us. We can only see Mercury before sunrise or after sunset. Now Mercury, students, the surface of the Mercury is very rocky, and it is covered with the sand and consisting of large craters. As well as the temperature variation is there also. During the day, the temperature reaches to 430 degrees Celsius, and during night it reaches to minus 170 degrees Celsius. If we see the period of a revolution and the period of a rotation in case of a Mercury, so period of a revolution it will be 88, means it will take 88 days to complete one revolution, and the rotation, that is 59 days. So this is all about that of the Mercury. If we talk about the size, students, so it is the smallest particle of all the different types of a planet. Okay, means if we compare this size with that of the Earth, then we find that it is about 1/3 to the size of the Earth. Then the next one is the Venus. Venus is the brightest planet. Okay, and before sunrise or that of the after sunset we are able to see it, and that is why it is also known as a morning or evening star, because it appears like a bright object after sunset and before sunrise. When we talk about the atmosphere, or when we talk about the atmosphere in case of Venus, students, so you see basically it consisting of a carbon in it. It means it consisting of a carbon dioxide. Now what is the role of the carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide traps the heat which is coming from that of the sunlight. And due to this property, it makes the Venus the hottest planet. Even it is hotter than that of the Mercury, which is closest to that of the sun. Venus is you can say that if we see the temperature on the Venus, so that is constant. So even during the day or during the night, the temperature remains the same, that is 460 degrees Celsius. It does not change. Okay, what is the period of revolution and rotation, students? So it will take about 225 days to complete one revolution. It means the period of a revolution is 225, and 243 days it will take to complete one rotation. So period of rotation is 243 days. Now we will move to the next kind of a planet, and that is known as Earth. Earth. Okay. If we talk about the Earth, students, so when we see the distance from that of the sun, then the position of the Earth will comes as the third position. So we will say that it is at the third position from that of the, if we compare it with that of the distance from the sun. Now Earth is the only planet which is having the ability, or which is having life or existence of a life occur only and only on Earth. And why is it so? It is because of the kind of atmosphere there. Since it consisting of water, since it consisting of oxygen is there, since a thin layer or a blanket of ozone layer is there, so this will make for the living organism to sustain and to develop. Okay. Now not only this, if we talk about the atmosphere, so Earth, the 99% of the So 99% of this Earth atmosphere basically consisting of a nitrogen and oxygen in it. Okay, nitrogen and oxygen, it covers the atmosphere. While rest of the 1% will be present in the 1% is the other gases instead of that of a nitrogen and oxygen. And what are these other gases, students? So it includes carbon dioxide, it includes water vapor, and it includes the several other different types of gases. So 99% consisting of a nitrogen and oxygen, and rest of them is the different gases. If we talk about the surface, students, so it is having rocky surface. The crust is having the rocky surface which cover the core, the heavy core, which is made up of atom. Now if we talk about the revolution and rotation, so you know that the Earth takes 365 days to complete one revolution, and it takes the rotation of the Earth will be completed within 24 hours. Now the axis of the rotation of the Earth is little bit tilted, student. It is tilted at a 50 degree, and due to this tilted axis, there is a change in the season also. So the change in the season is because of the rotation of the Earth, and it is because the axis is tilted to 15 degree, thus there is a change in the season. Now let us discuss all these things by writing it, and then we can understand it clearly. So the first one is that Earth occupies the third position in the solar system, in terms of distance from the sun. So you can see here, student, it occupies the third position in the solar system in terms of distance. If we compare it with the distance, then it occupies the third position. Second one is, students, that is, if we talk about the outer planet and inner planet, students, you are knowing the inner planets are the planets which is closer to that of the sun, like that of the Mercury is there, Venus is there, Earth is there, Mars is there. So out of all these four inner planets, it is the biggest inner planet. So we can write it. It is the biggest inner planets. Biggest inner planet. So out of all the four inner planets, Earth is the inner planet which is the biggest in size. So we can say it is the biggest of all the inner planets. Now not only this, if we talk about the Earth, so Earth is the only planet in the solar system where life exists. So we can write it. The Earth is the only planet where the life exists. Okay, so Earth is the only planet where the life exists. And why is this so, students? It is because of the conditions. Okay, so the conditions are very favorable for the growth of the living organism, and that is why Earth is the only planet where the life can exist. Now what are the different conditions, students? So the first one is the availability of water. Availability of water, then presence of oxygen, presence of oxygen, then suitable distance from sun, suitable distance from sun, as well as a blanket of ozone on the earth. Okay, a blanket of ozone layer makes it suitable for the sustenance of living organisms. Sustenance of living organisms. Okay, so availability of water, presence of oxygen, suitable distance from sun, a blanket of ozone layer, make all these conditions are essential for the sustenance of life, and earth is having all these different kind of conditions. Now when we talk about the period of rotation and revolution, so you know that it will take 365 days to complete one revolution, that is it takes 365 to complete one revolution around the okay, and it takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. So, for completing the one revolution, that is movement around that of the sun, it will take about 365 days, and to complete one rotation on its own axis, it will take 24 hours to complete it. Okay, for 365 to complete one revolution, 24 hours to complete one rotation. Now, you see, the axis on which the earth used to rotate, basically this axis is tilted little bit about 15 degree, and this is because of the tilting of the axis of the rotation of the earth makes possible the season in the year. So we can write it, earth is tilted at about 15 degree. Earth is tilted about 15 degree. Okay? Where? To the plane of the orbit. To the plane of its orbit. Okay? And this tilting of the earth of about 15 degree to the plane of the orbit is responsible for the season of the in the year. So we can write it that this tilting of the earth is responsible for this tilting of the earth is responsible for the season of the earth. Okay, so it is responsible for the season of the earth. Okay, so earth is tilted about 15 degree to the plane of its orbit because as it is tilted at 15 degree, That is why that is responsible for the changing in the season on the earth. Now, what is the surface? What kind of a surface earth has, students? So you know that our earth crust is made up of rocks. Or we can say that earth is having rocky surface of crust, which basically covered a heavy core. Okay, that heavy core which is made up of a iron. Okay, so earth is made up of a rocky crust. The earth is made up of rocky crust which is pounded, which covers the heavy core made up of iron. So basically consisting of a rocky crust which covers the heavy core made up of iron. The temperature, if we talk, the temperature of the earth is also moderate. It is about 15 degrees Celsius, which is very good for the survival of the living organism. So the average temperature on the earth is 15 degrees Celsius. The average temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, which is good enough for the survival of the living organisms. Now, what are the other properties of the earth, students? So, you see, the earth is enveloped by a thin layer which we call as a atmosphere. Okay? So, the earth is enveloped by a thin layer which we call as a atmosphere. Okay, so earth is enveloped by a thin layer which is atmosphere. If you see the atmosphere, students, so 99% of the part of atmosphere is covered with a nitrogen and oxygen. So we can write it 99% of the atmosphere is covered with nitrogen and oxygen. With nitrogen, oxygen, and only 1% of the surface of the atmosphere consisting of the other gases, and 1% of the atmosphere consisting of various gases like carbon dioxide is there, like CO2 is there. Noble gases are also there, students, so we can write noble gases. Noble gases are what? Like helium. You have heard about helium, neon, etc. Okay, so 99% of the atmosphere is covered with the nitrogen and oxygen, and only 1% of the atmosphere consisting of the various gases, other gases except of the nitrogen and oxygen. If we talk about individually, so nitrogen is about 78% present in the atmosphere, and oxygen 21% of oxygen is present in the atmosphere. So you can understand that when we add both of them, we get that 99%. Okay, so 78% of our nitrogen is present in the atmosphere and 21% of our oxygen is present in the atmosphere. Total 99% is covered with the nitrogen and oxygen. Rest of them, that is only 1%, consisting of various gases like that of a carbon dioxide, noble gases like helium is there, neon is there. So these are the different types of gases. Earth, this is all about the gases and the air and the atmosphere and the surface. What about the water? We said that most of the portion of the earth is covered with the water also. It is about 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with the water. It means 75% of the earth's surface is covered with the water. So we can write it. Almost 3/4, which we call as a 75% of the earth's surface is covered with water. Although out of this 75% students, only 2.5% of the water is available for us. It exists as a fresh water, while rest of the water exists as a marine water. Okay, but if you see the overall earth, you will find that most of the portion of the earth, that is 3/4 or 75% of the earth's surface, is covered with the water. And when you see the earth from the outer space, you will see that it appears blue-green in color. This blue-green is due to the reflection of the sunlight from water and from the masses of the land. Outer space, you find it appears blue-green in color. Why is it so? It is because of the reflection of the light water and the mass of the land. Okay, so this is all about that of the earth, students. So earth, you see students, it gives all kind of conditions which is essential for the existence of the life. It gives water. Water is covered, total 75% of the earth's surface is covered with the water, and that is why we can say the 3/4 portion of the earth's surface is covered with the water. And due to the presence of the water and the plants, earth, when you see from the outer space, it appears blue-green in color. So it is because of the reflection of the sunlight from the water and from the plants, okay, or from the land masses. Atmosphere, students, so 99% of the earth's atmosphere is covered with the nitrogen and oxygen, while rest of them, that is 1%, is covered with the various gases, different types of gases. The earth's surface is rocky, which covered the heavy core of the earth that is made up of iron. The other thing, students, like period of rotation and revolution, so it will take about 365 days to complete one revolution, that is the period of revolution, and it will take 24 hours to complete a rotation, that is the period of rotation. Earth provide all kind of the atmosphere for the survival of a living organism, like presence of oxygen is there, which is very important. Blanket of the ozone is there. Proper distance from the sun is there, due to which the temperature is almost considerable. It means almost good for the survival of the living organisms, as well as consisting of water. So these all are the different conditions which makes the living organism, which makes the life exist in the earth. Okay. Now we will move to the next kind of a planet, and that is the fourth planet. This one we were talking about the third planet, which is a very important planet, which is our own planet, that is Earth. Now we will talk the another kind of a inner planet, that is known as the Mars, which is the fourth planet from the distance of the Sun. Mars. Before we go and understand the Mars, students, I want to tell you one more thing, that is when we talk about the Earth is also having a natural satellite, that is Moon. Mars is also having a natural satellite, and it is having two natural satellites. Let us discuss about the Mars first, students. So Mars, if we compare the distance from that of the Sun, then yes, it will comes to the fourth position in the solar system. So we can write it that Mars is the fourth planet. Mars is the fourth planet in the solar system from the distance of the Sun. Distance to the Sun. Okay, so Mars is the fourth planet in the solar system from the distance to the Sun. Now, not only this, it is the second smallest planet. After Mercury, Mars is the smallest planet. So we can write it. It is the second smallest planet. Okay, second smallest is there, student. Then if you see Mars, it appears as a red one, and that is why it is also known as a red planet. Why is it so? It is because of the presence of iron oxide in it. Okay, so iron oxide is blue in color. So due to the presence of iron oxide on its surface, it is also known as a red planet. So we can write it. It is also known as a red planet. Also known as red planet since it consisting of, or it is covered with iron oxide on the surface. So since it is covered with the iron oxide, student, that is why it appears red, and hence it is known as a red planet. Okay. Now, the surface is very dusty also, and it consisting of volcanoes as well as high valleys are also present there. So we can write it that great dusty plains with high valleys and volcanoes are there. Okay, so great dusty plain is there with the high valleys and volcanoes are also present. What is the period of revolution and period of a rotation of that of the Mars, students? So, period of rotation, that is how much time it takes to complete one rotation on its axis, that is about 24.6 hours. Okay, so we discussed about the Earth is that it takes 24 hours. Here it will take 24.6 hours. What about the period of revolution? So period of revolution, it will take 687 days. So we can write the period of rotation and period of revolution. So period of rotation and period of revolution is equals to 24.5 hours, and here 687 days. So this is the period of rotation and revolution of Mars. Okay, students.